Hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar here, ready to run through some more of the last story. In the previous episode, we went further into the underground tunnel, but unfortunately we were not able to find a way out. So we had to return back to the cell, but we did find some pretty nifty things down in the tomb. And we also found a necromancer and beat it up. Anyway, before we do anything else, let's talk to Horace here. Now, I'm sure you remember, right? I explained what the Fang does. When you upgrade it with the Sunstone, it becomes the Blue Blade. I never showed what the Karma would become, though. It becomes the Sunblade, fire element, and if you use Gale, diffusion damage is quadrupled. And I never really explained what the Fang does when it becomes the Blue Blade. It refills your skill gauge a lot faster, so you can use Command Mode and Gale much faster than you normally would. Now, one other thing I want to bring up. I went back and looked at part 15, and I mentioned something about the York's Memento Dagger not being able to evolve at all in this playthrough. That is unfortunately a lie, and I'm really sorry. It is able to evolve in this playthrough. Which unfortunately means the wiki lied to me again, which means I have to go change that. That's like the second Let's Play in which I've had to change a wiki based on misleading information. Anyway, I just wanted to, clear things up. Anyway, let's talk to Lowell here, see what happened while we were gone.
The guard came 3 times while you were away. Actually, he's really nice once you get chatting to him. He even, forgot that you were gone. Isn't that nice?
So that's how you get all those girls to give you the time of day.
Lowell's got a great gift. He's more of a social butterfly than Seren.
I'm getting really hungry.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Never let Marania get hungry, everyone.
Need, booze. Need, meat.
Oh no. No, don't let those girls get hungry. They'll turn into freaking cannibals! Okay, anyway, in order to move on, just check here and you'll be able to continue the story.
What's that?
Zale, time for more questioning, come on!
Here we go again. Back in this hellhole. Oh boy.
Zale's inquisition continued, as further testimonies were presented. Zale stood resolute, uttering not a single word as he waited for the final judgment.
Surely dragging this out any further is a waste of time. He won't defend himself. That is as good as a confession. I believe capital punishment is in order. I trust you agree, my lord.
Do you really have nothing to say?
Punish me if you have to. Just leave my friends out of it. Let them go.
My, how admirable of you. Very well, I have no objection to this. You're the only one I'm after. I couldn't care less about your filthy, mercenary friends.
I do apologize. I know I wasn't summoned, but I thought I'd just poke my nose in. Oh, and I hope you don't mind, but I brought someone along who'd like to have her say.
Callista?
I have one thing I want to say to you all. The decision to go to the Garak base with this man and his friends was mine alone. They were worried about my safety. They told me I should return to the castle. But I wouldn't listen. I made them take me to the base.
I do not understand. Why would you knowingly put yourself in such danger?
Well, you see...
No, Callista. Don't tell them.
What's this now?
How goes the investigation?
Your lordship,
Ooh, Dagrin's here. Looks like things are about to take a turn for the better. Also, I honestly expected Gerald to more or less not let Zale's friends go, just to further spite him. Because you know how he is. He's an asshole.
Would you show me your hand? Ah, this could only be the mark of the outsider.
The what?
Allow me to explain. You see, there is a legend passed down in the Argonan family. When Lazulus Island is in crisis, a man with the mark of the outsider will appear as the island's savior. That savior stands before you today.
No, it's inconceivable.
Assuming I am correct, I need not tell you of the great significance this man could hold for us. In these dark times, he is a beacon of hope. Why would such a man ever think to kidnap Lady Callista? Lord Gerald, are you sure you are not somehow mistaken?
My lord.
Lord Gerald might be forgiven for making such an error of judgment. Such is his deep devotion to my niece. Isn't that right, Lord Gerald?
Busted!
If you put it like that, my lord, you may be correct.
Then this is a cause for celebration. Not only do I have a wonderful future nephew in Gerald, but now also a brave warrior to defend my people. Lazulus Island is surely saved!
Then I declare the accused innocent of all charges. Take it no one has any objections?
There we go. Gerald got put in his place.
Master Zale showed true courage in the face of such torment.
I'm glad we made it in time. Thank you, everyone.
He thinks he can disgrace me like that and get away with it. Oh, you'll see. He'll see.
Zale was free to go, his name cleared. It wasn't long before his friends in the dungeon were also released. After stretching their weary bodies and bathing in the sun's light, they all gathered in the Great Hall.
Whoa! Good going, Zale. We've been acquitted.
My body's aching from that damn cell. I'm gonna sleep for a week.
But I wonder why they released us. Did they have a sudden change of heart?
I don't know. I can hardly believe it myself.
Who cares? We should be celebrating. I'm gonna drink till my arms fall off.
Oh, Seren, you. She's back to Crazy Lady, everyone.
Yeah, but first I have to find General Astar and thank him.
So there we go. Gerald can't twist the law in his favor anymore. We are free men and women, everyone. So, we should go find General Astar. He's actually just right out here, so let's not delay anything and move on.
Why, it's Master Zale. I'm glad your head is still attached to your body.
So am I, believe me. I can't thank you enough, General.
Me?
I'm not worried what that capital
Master
punishment
Davin
was.
the one who bent the Count's ear.
I'm really hoping it isn't the guillotine.
But you brought Lady Callista. That's what made all the difference. Gerald wouldn't have backed down otherwise.
Well, then you should thank the lady herself, along with the others who helped win your freedom. All I did was lend Lady Callista a hand. How could I not, when I saw her deep concern for your safety? Zale, the truth is absolute, unchanging, but sometimes petty emotions drive people to distort the truth.
Gerald in a
And yet
nutshell.
emotions can also drive people to seek it out. Those are the people you ought to treasure.
Yes.
However, if what the Count said is true, I fear our troubles have only just begun. That mark of yours represents an even greater power than I imagined. You must be careful not to lose yourself. Power is best used by someone with the strength of heart to wield it.
And every time he smiles, it still creeps me out, I swear.
I'll bear that in mind.
Anyway, now we don't have much else to do. I could go down here, though.
I just can't get enough.
This is one thing I never really got to show off before. I could have shown it off, like, early in the game, but I hadn't really thought about it back then. Anyway, heading down here, you can see there is a lone guard.
This is known as the Forbidden Gate. It hasn't been opened in over a century. My family have guarded it for generations. You want to know what's behind it? That's a mystery. Nobody's been through the gate to find out.
Not much really there, of course. So, yeah, there's not really anything for the West Gate. I know there's supposed to be like a side quest involving heading around there.
I just can't
and just going back and forth between here and a certain area in Lazarus City. I don't know.
You're Zale? The Count summons you to his chamber. Do not delay.
The Count?
Indeed. His chamber is on the second floor. Your friend Dagran is already on his way.
Well, we know where we gotta go.
Master Zale, there will be...
Sorry, I wanted to skip through that real quick, because that way at least it makes things a little, quicker. We already know where the Count's chamber is. I mean, like, we pass by it every time we go around here. And if you don't know where it is, it's the exact opposite from the library. So anyway, here it is, Count's chamber.
Master Zale, the Count awaits you.
Let's go in and see what he wants.
My lord?
Ah, just the man I was looking for. Now, about your right hand. Dagran has briefed me, but I would like to hear the details from you. How exactly did you receive that mark?
Let me explain.
And with that, Zale explained to the Count how he got the mark and saved his friend Serin from dying.
I see. This is a curious turn of events indeed. Why would it give you its power? Well, I'm sure we'll find out eventually. By the way, Lady Callista was worried sick about you.
My lord, I assure you that Lady Callista had nothing to do with this.
Settle down. If I fretted every time that girl went off on her own, why, I'd never have a moment's peace. Now that I think about it, perhaps it is fortuitous that you and Callista became so close. Depending on your answer, I might even reconsider her engagement.
My... answer?
As you know, Lazarus has been like the sword of the Empire, fighting the Gurak and other foreign enemies for hundreds of years. Jural and Callista's marriage would certainly give us great influence within the Empire. But it is only a means to an end. My true goal has always been to annihilate the Gurak and bring peace to the Empire.
But is that even possible?
It will not be easy, of course, but that power of yours may be the deciding factor. With your help, it might just be possible.
Mate, I don't know what you're frowning about. This is our chance. I doubt we'll get another one.
I know that. But I just... It's not me the Count wants. What he wants is... the power of the outsider. Is that really a good thing?
That's none of our concern. If you think you can't handle it, you better get yourself sorted.
Just give me some time, Dagran. I need to figure things out.
All right then. Go and clear your head.
If you swear absolute loyalty to me, I will knight you and your friends. And if you so desire, even marrying Callista might not be out of the question.
Was that Callista? No. Tell me she wasn't listening. I have to catch up to her.
Yep. We gotta go find her now.
Callista's room is that way.
Through here are the guest rooms and the ballroom. Lady Callista went to her room looking very depressed. I hope she's all right.
Me too, lady. Me too. Alright, so across the connecting bridge, which has been repaired since last we were here, to the living area. Now, going in here is how you continue the story, but if you go over here to Jiral's room, you can not only get this...
She's not been kidnapped. No, don't be stupid.
If you head over here, why does Jiral have this? Callista's dress, everyone. That very same dress she was just wearing. I'm gonna equip it on her right now, because... I've already shown off the leather armor, so I don't need to show it off anymore. Anyway, Callista's dress takes up both slots, same with the ball gown. Also, only upgradable by a maid in the courtyard. Before I do anything else, though, check this.
Nobles are into some really weird stuff.
And I think you get something interesting if you talk to Jiral.
Don't just drop in. The Count may think you're innocent, but I know better. You'll never be anything more than a mercenary. The life of nobility is not easy.
All I'm wondering is, I can't believe he said it as mercenary instead of mercenary. But yeah, he'll say that anytime you talk to him.
In her room. Where'd she get to?
Talk to this maid here.
Lady Callista just left. Said she wanted to feel the wind on her face.
Not a very subtle hint, though. Anyway, spare room. Worry about that later. Head down here. And you can actually see Callista right there.
Wait, Callista!
So just follow her and see if we can figure out why she's running from us.
Callista? Thank you. They declared me innocent because of you.
That's okay. You were protecting me as well. That's why you didn't tell them the truth, right?
Well, I...
Zale, can I talk to you about something? I overheard you talking to my uncle.
What?
Please, you have to refuse his offer.
What? Why? We can... I mean, I haven't decided anything. But think about it. It would all be over. You wouldn't have to marry Jiral.
You don't understand. There were people who did everything they could. People who saw the situation I was in and tried to help me. But my uncle or Jiral would always find out. And something terrible would happen. So many people hurt because of me. Listen to me, Zale. I might not have a clue about the outside world, but I know this world a lot better than you do. It's not some fairy tale world of knights and princesses like in the stories. People cheat and murder for their own gain without batting an eyelid. There is no freedom here, only treachery and deceit. I don't want you to live in a world like that.
So what then? You'll just marry Jiral. You're okay with that?
Of course not. I just can't let you get caught up in this too.
Remember what she says here, everyone. Kinda explains a lot about this game. How power and influence can... Well, you get the idea, right? It's how it can affect people and just... how it furthers their own gain while hurting others.
The mark of the outsider. At last, the outsider's chosen one has appeared. Now this island will become the most powerful fortress in the world. The Empire, no. The whole world will be mine.
Wants peace? I think not. Anyway, with that, we come to the end of this video because there are a lot of cutscenes here, and this is why Chapter 19 is pretty damn long. So anyway, if you talk to the maid here...
Master Zale, I have a message from your friends. They said they're going back to the tavern. They seem quite worried about you.
I'll go back off camera, because that's where we'll start the next video, so... Anyway, in the next video, we'll do some stuff around Lazarus City once again, which means more side quests. Woohoo! I know what you're thinking, more side quests. Yay. I don't blame you. So, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along this and my other Let's Plays, click the top right box to subscribe. Any concerns come up, I will let you guys know on my Twitter. Additional info in the lower left box in the video and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, and I'll see you guys next time when we run through some more of The Last Story.